This is All India Radio.
The highest civilian award in India is the Bharat Ratna Award, which was instituted in the year 1954. It is awarded for exceptional public service and performance of the highest order in any field of human activity. This award is presented by the President of India. So far, 48 eminent personalities have been honoured with Bharat Ratna. The first Bharat Ratna Award was conferred on C. Rajagopalachari in 1954.
I am Rajagopalachari and I am speaking from Madras All India Radio Broadcasting Station. I have been given the honour of inaugurating this Hindustan Akashvani in Madras. When anyone speaks, the vibrations taking shape according to each articulated sound are transmitted across the air and touching the membrane in the ear set it in corresponding vibrations, which in turn produce changes in the brain that give us a perception of what our friend is saying.
Along with Rajaji, philosopher Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was also awarded.
The great point about Indian thought was that it was subject to renewal in every stage. We had Indian thought in the Vedas as one thing, the Upanishads is quite different. You come to the Buddhist and Gita works, different altogether. Then you come to the commentators, Shankara, Ramananda, etc., quite different. Then when you had a number of saint singers like Kabir, Ramananda, etc., who were trying to help us to find out common background of all these religions. It is said to be unity in diversity. Different cultures, different peoples, different religions are getting together. And Indian thought essentially emphasized what you call the saintliness of man.
Nobel laureate scientist C.V. Raman too was honoured in the same year.
The mind, you must keep it fresh, don't fog the mind with all sorts of things. And then the spirit. You see, behind the mind is also the spirit. The spirit is, the word spirit means really elan, you know what I mean? It's the thing that behind the mind there is something that makes the thing go on.
In 1955, activist, philosopher and educationist Bhagwan Das, Dr. M. Vishveshwaraya, civil engineer, statesman and Diwan of Mysore, and Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru were given the award. In 1957, Govind Ballabh Pant, activist and first Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, was honoured. In 1958, Dhondo Keshav Karve, social reformer and educator, was given the award. In 1961, Vidhan Chandra Roy, physician, political leader, philanthropist, educationist and social worker, and Purushottam Das Tandon, activist, Speaker of the United Provinces Legislative Assembly, were honoured. In 1962, the award was conferred on Dr. Rajendra Prasad, activist, lawyer, statesman, scholar and first President of India. In 1963, Dr. Zakir Hussain, economist, philosopher, former Vice-Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University and the Governor of Bihar, was honoured.
Information and skill are not synonymous with education. I will take that risk, for I mean what I have said. Indeed, information and skill are not even reliable measures of education. In order to make them serviceable as such, we must make a distinction. Information, as you can easily see, can be of two kinds. It can be knowledge acquired by someone else by his own mental effort and passed on to us as ready-made information. Or it can be knowledge acquired by us through our own experience, knowledge that has grown in our mind by its own efforts.